Good morning, everyone. So today is May 1st, so all the new Spellbinders clubs hit the site. They're ready to go. People ask about sneak peeks. If you had seen a couple days ago, maybe 2 days ago, they usually do an unboxing of the card kit Spellbinders does, and then they'll have like a little sneak peek on their blog of like a little area of the other kit sets. So you can check those out. Obviously, that's going to be for next month or towards the end of this month. You can take a peek. But Spellbinders did send these items free of charge from my review, and all opinions are my own. And any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So I'll have the links for all the clubs. Of course, if you're already signed up, this is something you can just sit back and relax and check it out because you have yours on the way, depending on where you're signed up for there. And if it's something new that you want to pick up, it's really easy to become a member and to do any modifications, that you want to your club. Very easy, and then you get 10% off the site the rest of the time. So I do have a few different club kits here. I have the large die of the month, which is actually this one here, which is the Stitch Card Front Border and Flower. And it's right here, and as you can see, you have your awesome die to cut out this really pretty perforated die that is for stitching. So if you want to do hand stitching or just leave the little dotted, the little holes it makes, the perforations, it's really cute. It is just over 4 1/4, I would say. So I'm assuming it probably cuts 4 1/4 exactly. With the ruler, I'm getting approximations here, and about 5 1/2. So that outer die is a full card front, a standard A2 size card front, and then we have the inner portion. You have a little leaf, or however you like to use it. If I make it look like a petal, but it's a leaf, and then this beautiful flower. And then we have this set here that I just think this is really smart. I like when they do things like this because you can either just cut this little border into your card, you can trim the edge off, you can trim the other edge off, or you can trim both edges off and have this little strip that you can then put wherever you like. So really cute. So that is the large die of the month. The APG, another one hitting out of the park here with the mini 3D vignette garden gate. You guys, look at this. It's so cute. A nice size. And if you're familiar with Becca Feakin's mini vignettes, you'll know kind of what we're supposed to do here. It is about 4 1/4 inches wide, so it's like a standard A2 size wide, and then the height, when you add this guy, is going to change. So for this bottom one, it is like a 3 1/2 inch die, I would say, and then this one is about 3 1/2 inches tall also, but these things overlap, so you can put that little trellis on top if you want, or not use it, or however you want to do it. You have your little inserts to make the gate if you don't want to use those. Look at this, the little hinges. I think that's so cute. The little latch, oh my gosh. So you can put it on either side here. Just some extra pieces, obviously, to dress it up. You have your leaves. You have your 2 sets of flowers with the little dots. And I love that they include 2 different ones because you can run them through that much faster, right? So we have those guys. A little placard. This, you know what? I'm not sure exactly what that's for. I will have to check, and when I do the review, I'll get back to you guys on that one. But yeah. And sorry about that. And then this is the piece that you put on the sides to make your 3D vignette. So it's basically like a stand-up card. Sorry, so yes, you put these on either side and it makes it stand up, and then you can also flatten it out for mailing. Really, really adorable. I love the 3D vignette type things. And then we have the little grass. So cute. So you can cut a little edge on whatever it is, or however you want to use this. If you want to just use this on a card, I think that'd be really cute with the grass or a little gate, however you like to use it. So that's those guys. And I also have the stamp of the month, the clear stamp of the month. And it has a lot of sentiments. I love the little flowers. Oh my gosh, how can I put this on something so we can see it better? Here we go. I miss your smile, laugh, and you. Happy birthday wishes. We have the cute little flowers, little thank you, little cute thank you. That's so cute to put on a little tag or something. We have the little flowers, little posies, like garlands in different sizes. Hello, sweet friend. I hug you with my heart every day. And I love this font. This is one of my favorite fonts from Spellbinders. I love it. Congratulations, happy birthday. Thanks for everything with those cool block lettering. Sans serif here, and then that pretty one there. So it's a really nice stamp set. Again, the stamp set can go back with anything. I mean, even if that was popped in the center there, or however, with the frame out, wherever you want to put it, you have your little placard here. We can pop some things on. Really, really cute. So today we're going to look at the card kit. So I do have mine on a carrier to show them to you better, these dies, but yours will come on a carrier. On the back of the carrier, it generally has information on how to put it together, you know, the most simple instructions so you can kind of get your card or project going. Just like in here, it has some inspiration here, and it's called Beach Day, the new card kit. So cute. I love this kind of muted, just really pretty colors. Again, coral, which I love my corals. And then the back says create your own one-of-a-kind card, and we might stick to doing the card something like this today, just to make it easy and kind of bring these instructions to life. And so on the back, they do have some instructions, just like your carrier sheet will on the other items. So their monthly cub kits always come with your dimensional adhesive and your liner tape. Awesome. I have tons of it, and I'm happy to have it. Your die cuts, hundreds of die cuts in here. I'll kind of open it up and just poke through a few of them. I think we're gonna, I'm not sure if we're gonna be using any today. Look at that leaf. I love this kind of thing. Oh, look at this little bathing suit. So classic, I love it. Oh, and then look at the little hat. There's that big coral that we saw kind of on the front cover there. Little sun hat, little beach umbrella. Again, the colorway is just really, really gorgeous. Lots of sentiments. They always do a great job with these. Some have foil, you know, things like that. We have our stamp set, and the stamp of the month, because I forget people ask, this is photopolymer. The stamps that come in the club kit are acrylic, okay? So here we are. It says, you've earned it, have a wonderful day, it's your birthday, wishing you warm days and sunny skies, the little seaweed and corals and cute little kind of things. I said cute? I was gonna say cute and cool, and it came out kind of funny. I love seahorses. That is so adorable. And the shells, really nice size. Chipboard stickers. Look at this one. Well, look at all of them, but I like the foil on there. Like, that's so delicate. It looks so pretty. And then we have a little frame, and look at her hair is holographic. That is so cool. I love her little tan there. It says, hey, sunshine. All the different stickers there. Again, that really cool foiling here and there. Look at down the surfboard. Really pretty. I just love the colorway on this. These guys are awesome. If you can pick up more of these, I definitely recommend them. They'll have them on their site here and there. The little gemstones, and this one's for Beach Day, so it coordinates right back. But these are really cool. They're like faceted gemstones with like a little gold foil kind of tucked away in there. So pretty. We have our stickers. I love this kind of a 3D sticker there, and it just has... it's made like on a cardstock. It looks like it might be a little bit shiny, but again, with the holographic, I don't know if you can see that. Love that. So pretty. Look at this. Oh, you can see it. It's like a mother of pearl kind of sheen to it. That is so cool. And then your club kits always come with your 10 card bases, 10 envelopes. Maybe I should have mentioned that when we went through the adhesives. Let's go through this paper pad, and then I'll show you the dies, and then we'll show you the papers that are in here. And like I say, every month I always add an extra paper pad. When you're in your club portal, you can just click on browse. You want to do it before, you know, you're going to be charged for that month, just so you can add it into your cart, and it'll ship out with your club kits. And I always add a paper pack. So this is Beach Day paper pad. So we'll start with the back. Little kind of gingham in a gray color. Beautiful watercolor like stripes. This one has that foil. Really pretty like sandy color or tones on there. Oh, the little seagulls. Oh, look at that. So cute. I'm telling you, the other day I was just talking and making a video, and I heard like a flock. I think it was seagulls. And then, yeah, I went outside, and there was definitely evidence out in my house that there was a flock of birds that flew over. I was like, oh no. But look at this. And if you guys don't know, I live in San Diego, so that's kind of why. We have the little gold fleck on those beautiful hibiscus. You know, at my daughter's school this morning, I just noticed they have a hibiscus that's just exactly these colors. And I was like, oh, I've never really seen one that's like white with like the kind of pinkish in there. I thought that was pretty. The ones I have are like a deep pink with yellow. Really pretty. And my neighbors are like fuchsia color. So anyway, really cute little potpourri of different beach related things. Very much what's in the die cuts. We have the little textured paper, it looks like. The paper's not textured, but I mean, it looks like a texture. And this looks like a bottom of a pool, like a little mosaic. We have the stripes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely adding on another paper pack. Actually, by the time you see this video, I've already added it on. But look at that. So cute, all the mermaids. Beautiful palms. I have these guys in my yard too. Just another gorgeous pattern there. Reminds me of like those Bahama shirts. The little pattern paper, little textured kind of weave look. Those thinner palms. Really gorgeous kind of mottled paper. Looks like watercolor. Aw, this one has a lot of just words on it with the gold foiling. The pink coral paper. Did we start with that one? No, we start with this one. Okay. Oh, so pretty. Just another just like floral paper that just has all those palms and tropical juicy like a hibiscus on there. A really sweet pastel-y, a little brighter than that shell background. And then we start again. So there's 2 of each page. Let's take a look at the dies. So in the instruction sheet, they're showing you how to use this guy a few times to kind of put like a stripe on your page. So we'll be doing that. A really sweet anchor. I love these little, oh my gosh. Anything palm. I just love these palm leaves. And I'm telling you, they're so pretty. They come out and they're just like perfect. Then the wind starts blowing and it starts like tearing them up. And that's kind of what they do. So they start looking kind of like weathered, but they look really pretty still. They're nice and green. They're just cut up in pieces. I love them. We have this little kind of frond here. We have this little guy that makes those little berries that Spellbinders does so well. I think they're so cute. They're like these little flowers. And a little kind of, I think that's like a branch, right, that you're going to add your little things to. We have the little leaves, flower, flowers, and flowers. So cute. All right, let's look at the papers. I'm going to put these to the side here. And the kit. We have craft cardstock. Oh, I knew it. I was going to say there's probably a silver one here because I saw the silver anchor, double-sided, awesome paper. Really muted colors, so pretty. So we have like a really, really light beige, and then one's a little more peachy toned. The light pink, or deeper pink. Light blue. Our bright green, and then a darker green. Look at that color palette with those papers, with these stickers. I mean, I just love it. All right, guys, so I'm gonna put some of these things to the side. I'm gonna grab our card base, probably cut down the base card stuff that we'll need, and we'll start putting this together. Okay, guys, so I just looked at the instruction sheet here. Here it does say to die cut this piece 4 times and to make a frame, but then in the images they did it a little bit different. They just did like a diagonal. So I'm gonna do the frame. I'm gonna frame it around this cute little anchor. Still do the same kind of thing that they have going on here, but so it has the same kind of feel. Yeah, so one other thing is they're using like a dark brown, I think, in the leaf area and these little guys. So I'm going to use the darkest green in the pack because there is not a dark brown like in the image here or the example. So all I do is just cut little pieces out of the paper that's in the pack. I think this will be enough so I can cut all 4 of these guys, and of course the die facing down. And I'll tape it down so it doesn't move. So I need 4 of those. I need one of this little guy that's going to have those little bells kind of on it. And the little bell part is this, so I'm going to cut that on the green. The center of the flowers here in green also. I'm going to add some little green leaves. It looks like they might have used some of those. And then that beautiful little palm. So I'll just tape those down so they don't move around through. On the other brown, sorry, I should have finished off. This is another little piece that looks like veining on the little palm there. So I'll be doing that in the craft. On the silver, it looks like they used some silver in that palm, and it looks really pretty, just kind of a pop of shine behind there. So the 3 layers, the base, that little guy, and then this guy's gonna be in between the 2. So I'll cut that on the silver paper. Also our anchor, which is gorgeous, and all these little pieces that you see kind of push into it, so it just gives it dimension. So there's areas that cut, and there's areas that are like embossing that's built in. So I'll, again, tape those together, run them through whatever die cutting machine you have, whatever you like. These little guys, I just cut them together. I use the lightest kind of vanilla color and then the one that's a little bit warmer. And I think we're going to use this little guy on the warmer piece. That's an accent piece to this flower. And then the white one there. And then these guys, I cut the 2 pinks. You know, when I was going through the paper, they were together there. And I'm just going to do the light, this pink on the big one there. And then this little accent piece on that smaller piece. Again, just tape them all down and just run them through however you like. So when I come back, we'll have that ready to go. I have the card base from the kit. Again, a standard A2 size card. And as I'm looking through the paper, and I'm going to use, I'm looking at this one too. I think that's lovely. But I think I want to use this one just because most of the decoration is going to be in that little frame, and I think this is just having a fun feel. So I'm going to use this piece of paper. I'm going to cut it down. I like to mat up my cards with like a really slim matting layer, but if you want to cover the whole thing, you would cut it to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'm going to do 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. You can do 4 by 5 1/4 if you want 1/4 inch mats. So there's an 1/8 inch all around taken off. When I do the 1/8 inch, it'll be a 1/16 all around that's taken off, right? So 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and I'll be right back. As I pop out the piece, I just want to see, look at the detail on that. So cool. So this one, not just embossing, it's more of a actual die cut in there. And then like I'll show you this one. This one has more of the embossing. How cute is that? And then they layer up, of course, really nicely. And let's see this little guy. I was really curious to see this one. I'm gonna pop him out real quick. I'll pop everything out. I do like to keep things together as much as I can so that they come to my work surface ready to go. Look at this. Oh my gosh. The embossing on that. So cool. Okay, I'll keep popping everything out just so I have everything ready, and we'll just layer them up to be glued together. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and just glue this down to my card base. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I have all the little pieces here, and I was just kind of like scrutinizing, you know, kind of how they stacked it up, those two layers for the flowers. So I don't think it really matters, but you know, wherever, it's easy to tell the difference. Like here it has 3 little waves on the little petal, and then I put the same piece that they showed touching that area, and you know, that's just a way you can do it. Again, you don't have to. You can place it really anywhere. Sorry about that. Phone call came in. Okay, and I'm just going to put a little glue in. Usually with flowers, I like to leave them looking kind of fun and frilly, but if you want to just put your little glue, you know, on this back here. And I'm just going to place this on here. And actually, I think I still did that a little bit different than the image, but that's okay. Like I said, it just looks pretty. It's just a little accent piece. Pop that on there. And I'll do the same for this one. I already have it placed. I'll just put some glue on the back and place that down, and I'll be right back. That one there. And this guy, we're just going to have this little guy. We're going to put this guy on top and then top it off with our other little veins. This one I will put a little more glue just to hold those little edges down. And he goes right on here. And then this one will go right on top of that. And you know what, for this I'm going to put a little glue on the back of my hand. Just get this little guy out here. Where is this one? Like here. I think that looks pretty good right there. And then our little, sorry, just reposition this. So this little guy, all I do is put the little glue on the little ends there. And then we get this little guy. So cute. And just pop them on. Of course, you can dimensionalize any of these things, however you want to do it. I think I'm going to face this one down more this way. But I just keep them flat, so I'll add a little bell tip to each one of these guys. And then in the very center of our flowers, the die does cut 3, but I only have 2 flowers for this example, so I'll just take the little centers and place those on here, okay? And I will be right back. Okay. Pretty, 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 all our little pieces here. We have our anchor, and then the last thing we're gonna do is put together our little frame. And again, you know, it's just a matter of sticking these guys together at their little junctures here. And in the image, if you want to do what they did with that diagonal, all you're going to do is put 2 together like this and have them for a diagonal. But for now, I'm just going to check these guys out. Make sure they're pretty square. I suppose I could line it up against something so I can guarantee that they're more square. So just to go over a little bit more this way. And then again, I'll add a little glue here. And then on the next one too. And just kind of straighten it out there. And then put this one on top of this one. Put glue on both, or you can put glue on the top one and then glue on the bottom so that they overlap, so it continues with the overlap, however you like to do it. I'll probably do it that way just to look a little more finished. So I'm gonna put glue on the top of this one. Bring this guy in. And then stick them together down here by placing this behind. So I'll put glue on the back one and hold it down like this. Okay, I'll be right back. We have our pretties. We have everything going here. I love this. Our little leaves that we'll just tuck in here and there in a second. And we'll bring back our card, and I will back up a little bit because I know it's a little bit tight. And, you know, just play with this. Where do you want to put it? I think I'm going to put it up a little bit higher, and that way the little sentiment can be here. So I'm going to glue this down completely to my card. However you want to do that. So I'm just going to go through and put a little glue here and there, and I'm just going to place it down about there, okay? Okay, guys. I actually made one more pink flower, and I did the reverse with the dark and the light, but that's what that is. And then what we're going to do with this little guy is I'm just going to line him in behind the little anchor with some dimensionals, and then I'm going to build everything else around that. So this will be my anchor for the design. So I'll put that there, and then if you get to spots where it's a little trickier, I do want to put some out here. I'm just going to take one of these little guys and cut it in half, and you can just use that half piece, just kind of, just to give you a little more something. So I'm going to frame this out as much as I can with some little dimensional, okay, so and I'll be right back. I just cut the whole side off this. You can cut it up, use the whole thing up, and I'm just going to place this in here and see if that's about where I want it to be. That looks pretty good. And then with all our little pretties, you know, you can just kind of look. You can use the carrier sheet for inspiration. If I had put this back in the back, that's how they had that. And maybe a little flower. I might put one back in here. They did tuck it up here, it looks like. Maybe something up here. And you can put dimensional, of course, even on those guys. I'm just kind of laying this out to see what I think I want to do. This big guy was just kind of tucked in here. And then we can tuck the rest of those little leaves here and there. Super cute. Okay, so yeah, I think what I'll do is put a dimensional little piece behind this guy, and maybe a little piece behind both of these two. So I'll be right back. I'm just going to cut off of those dimensionals, just a little piece to put on the back. Okay, so I have some on two little pieces here, because what I'm going to do is kind of do it this way so that this will be up on top, but these pieces will touch down to the card base basically. And maybe a little bit higher. Something like that. And then this little guy has that one piece just on top. Maybe we'll put him down there. And this little guy, I'll put one little piece of foam there, and I'll put a little piece of glue, or a little dab of glue down here. And I'll squish this in behind this little guy. So he has some dimension, but he's not as high as this little yellow one. And then these guys, again, we're just going to glue down, or at least I am. So pretty. And this little guy, again, with things like this, I like to leave him a little free-flowing, so I'm just going to put a little glue, but that rest of the leaf can do whatever it wants. And then these little leaves, I'm just going to tuck in behind these guys. Like one there. And here. Just tucked in behind there. I'll push it down a little bit more. And I'll tuck two in under here. Just the same way, put a little glue, add them in, and I'll pick a sentiment, and I'll be right back. There's so many sweet things. You know, don't forget the little things that fit in there really beautifully. Wherever you want to put it, I think here is a good place. Timeless as the tides. Oh, so pretty. This makes me happy. You know, you can mix and match a couple of those things. You can put something behind and then the sentiment on top. What is this one? Together is a Beautiful Place. Ugh. I mean, there's more in here. Relax, Road Trip, Unforgettable. I think I'm gonna go with the Fresh Air and Sunshine. And I think I'm just gonna stick it down flat. Hold on. Sorry, you know, I caught a glimpse of this one. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Here for You Always. And I will send that to my husband, who a lot of you guys know is deployed. So let's place that guy here. That's cute. I know it blends in a little bit, but I love it. Really cute set, you know, just work it up however you like. Oh, how about putting some twine on here? Adorable. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for more tutorials using the card kit for the APG, for the large die, along with the clear stamp of the month there. It's all really beautiful. And thank you so much, Spellbinders, for sending these items for my review. I'll have some images for you. The links will be in the description box, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.